Hello, my name is Mark Bickel. I'm the chair for Texas Theater Adjudicators and Officials, and this is a video tutorial on how to create an event, a contest, and invite a judge to make a contract for that contest. The first thing you'll need to do is you'll need to go down to the Events tab on the left side. If you click on that, you'll see the header will say Events. Over here to the right will be a plus sign. This is how you're going to create a new event. Click on plus. It says it's currently under instruction. Use at your own risk. Right now, the clinic feature isn't really working. It's going to be hopefully something we can add in the future. But high school contest or middle school contest, and basically the difference between the two is the high school contest is going to follow the alignment and the conflict pattern. If you click High School UIL Contest, then you'll need to know your alignment to create this contest. The way you do that is, if you don't know your full alignment, there is a link here that you can click on. It'll take you to UIL and it'll show you your alignment so you can enter it correctly. If I was just creating a state contest, I could just put in 3A and go on, and that would be the 3A state contest. But I'm going to create a by district. 3A Conference, Region 3, Area 2, by District A. And that is going to be this. Obviously, if I went and added the district number, it would also, you could create an event for that district. But I'm going to create a by district contest for Area 2, Region 3, Conference 3A. The first thing it's going to ask you is when and where. So we're going to designate the time. There is a pull down here where you can use a calendar to find the date, or you can just enter it like I did. Is there a company meeting? This is the meeting where the directors and the students meet with the judges. I'm going to say no, there's not. If you clicked yes, it would ask you what time it was. What time does the first play start? This contest is going to start at 1 p.m. and the plays are going to be performed back to back. Where is the event? If you click on plus and you can add the location of a performance venue to put it at. If once it's entered, it becomes part of the library, so you don't have to look it up, the address each time. So I've already entered Yo High School. It's going to be at Yo High School, and you can see it knew all the information. I can delete that if I need to. I believe the Barbers Hill PAC is on here, so if you wanted to go to Barbers Hill PAC, you could find that. Ours is at Yo. And like I said, if you need to enter it, you can obviously just enter a new venue. Save and continue. You move on to the next step. It asks what time the director's meeting is. Our director's meeting is going to be at 12 p.m. Where is the director's meeting held? We will type the green room. It will be held in the green room. And you can be more specific. You have a big space there to enter as much information as you want. Save and continue. Are you paying the adjudicators a flat rate or per play? If you click on flat rate, it's going to ask you what the flat rate is and tell you what the suggestion is for area and region. If you say per play, click on that and it'll tell you the recommended is 75. I'm going to write 75 here. It knows that there are going to be 6 schools participating at that contest, and so it calculates the fee for you, so you don't have to do much calculation anymore as a contest manager. The next thing, it says by what date will the adjudicators will receive payment. I'm going to say that is on the same day as the contest. Again, you can come into the drop down and select it as well. Save and continue. Transportation. It's going to ask you, are you expecting them to drive, fly, or both? Now, if you click drive, then it's going to ask you the mileage, how it's going to be reimbursed, and will tolls or parking be covered. If you click on fly, it'll say who's making the arrangements, the contest manager or the adjudicator. And if I click on adjudicator, it'll say who's getting paid back for, who's going to pay, how is it going to be paid. And then it also here stipulates who's going to pick up, whether you're going to pick up the judge from the airport or rent. I'm going to say they're going to drive because I think most judges drive. And you enter the current rate, which is the IRS 0.545. And I will say that it's going to be included in the base fee. If it was going to be paid separate, it'll ask you when will they get that check. And the last one says, will tolls or parking be covered? Again, if you say that it will, it'll again ask you, is this going to be included in one check or is it going to be paid separately? I'm going to say that tolls and parking are not going to be covered. So here's also special instructions for submitting receipts or documentation for airfare, mileage, tolls. So this is a place where you could put special instructions like all receipts must be original receipts with no tax. I don't know. You could put whatever you like there. Obviously, different school districts have different ways that they go about paying, especially for travel. So I'll press save and continue. Asks you now about accommodations or meals. It says, are you going to pay for a hotel? If you click no, you just move on. If you click yes, it will ask you how many nights you would provide. I'm going to say we're going to provide up to 2. It doesn't mean you have to do 2. It just means that you would provide up to 2. And ask who is going to make those arrangements. Again, if you click the contest manager, then it's just your job. If you click adjudicator, then you need to let them know how much they can spend on a hotel, and then again how it's going to be paid and when it's going to be paid. I'm going to say the contest manager is going to take care of the hotel arrangements. Are you providing meals? No. If you say no, then it's going to offer a rate for per diem. So you could obviously change that to 0. We're not offering any meals and we're not paying the judge anything. Or you can say some, and you could, again, they're asking that you're going to give them some money, possibly per diem, or you can just say, we're going to provide all the meals and the judge doesn't have to worry about anything. And so that's what we're going to do at this imaginary contest. And here's another little section that you can set up for instructions for hotels or meals, just to, if there's any special thing that your district needs from the adjudicator. Moving on, it says background check and other notes. It says, does your school district require an additional background check for hired adjudicators? Note that Texas state law does not require this, but your district might. If you click yes, it'll ask, when and how does the background check must be completed, and then who's responsible for paying for it. I'm going to say no. And then if there were any other special requests or notes about your contest that you need to make aware, this is your last opportunity to kind of write. So, I mean, you could put things like judge must provide W-9 and fill out conflict of interest forms. And you can put anything else there. Each district's different, and you press save and continue once you're done. And once you're done with that, your contest is created. So it is completely created. Now we need to add a judge to this. We need to try to get judges at this by district contest. And you can see it's all summarized here. Now I'm going to go back to my events tab, the same tab that I started with. And you can see, oh look, there's our contest. It's a 3A, Region 3, Area 2, by District A. And if you look over here, there is a little tab. You can edit this if you needed to, if some of the information changed. You can also delete it if you made some kind of mistake, but we're going to add an adjudicator. And when we go through this, it's going to pull up all the adjudicators that are available on, I believe it was March 26, 2019. And you can see there are 288 choices here. And it's actually going to rank them not alphabetical. It's going to rank them by how close they are to your contest. So this is just another tool for contest managers to find judges who might be closer to them. Anyway, so you can see it lists this contest is in Cameron, and Salado is very close to Cameron. Bryan's close, Georgetown's close. So, and you can see as we scroll down and get further away, Fort Worth. So it does it by distance for you. So that's a great way to sort through. But I have a specific judge that I'm interested in having. Now let's say it was for myself. Now I'm unavailable. So if you look up a judge and it sorts through it and they're not available, which it says listing 0 users, it means that I'm unavailable on that date and I'm not available to be contacted. So if you can't find a judge for that day, it means that they're unavailable. So, but instead, I'm going to go for a specific judge. I'm going to look for Robin Robinson. And you can see pulled up Carter Robinson and Robin Robinson. Here's Robin Robinson. Now, if I click on that, I'm going to get a profile. What I need to do is click on this plus sign. This plus sign is Add Adjudicator. So I'm going to click on the Add Adjudicator, and it will show me the mileage. It calculates all your mileage for you. So it says enter the mileage. So this is the preview, and you can click here to preview the route. And it pulls up a Google route from their house to the location of the contest. So this is your opportunity to change that if you feel like that's wrong, but the computer calculated 212 reimbursed miles for this contest, and if you agree to it, you can press add. Now once you did that, you have asked her, you have invited her. She still has to agree to this contest. If I go back to my home profile, it will show as an adjudicator and contest manager all of my contracts. Here's my pending contract. It says that Robin Robinson is pending. Now Robin, if she accepts my role, if she accepts her role as the judge, she'll move over into settled contracts. If she doesn't, you should get an email notification that says that she declined the contest, and you'll have to go back in and add another judge. So that's the simple way of adding judges to your contest. So basically, once you add a judge, they're going to receive an email that says, hey, this person would like to hire you as a judge, and it will give them all the details that you entered in the contract here, as far as it'll tell them the amount of when the contest is, how much money, blah, blah, blah. So everything will be there. And then they can either approve that or deny it. If they approve it, then you're locked in, and their calendar date is taken, and you have all of their contact information as well. So, and you can see here, if I go back to that thing, it shows Robin as an adjudicator that is currently pending. So when that status changes, it'll be added on. So if you're going to do a contest with just one judge, then you just contact the one judge, a single critic. If you need a panel, then obviously you would add 3. Now on August 15th, it's only going to allow you to add one judge, and then on November 2nd, it's going to allow you to add the other 2. So this is the system, the new system we're really excited about for contracting judges. If you have any questions, always email support@tatao.org, and we look forward to using this new system. Hopefully it'll save us a lot of time. Anyways, thank you so much for your attention, and like I said, email support@tatao.org if you have any questions. Thanks.